Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, August 1st. Welcome to day 6 of our Breaking It Down session here at the Bootleg Fire. My name is Cale Casey, Information Officer with the Alaska Incident Management Team. And I'm honored to have here Lieutenant Colonel Martin Balakas. He's the Inspector General for Oregon Air National Guard 173rd Fighter Wing, based right here in Klamath Falls.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to let us know about himself and all the National Guard men and women who are here supporting the fire.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Cale. Yeah, my name is Martin Balakas, and I'm the liaison to the Alaska 165 National Guardsmen here right now. 6 fire teams who are working on the northeastern section of the fire right now. Those guardsmen actually, one of the nicest things, one of the funnest things in my mind about being a National Guardsman is we really serve in a dual role. We have a federal mission where we support wartime missions, and then we have a mission where we serve the state as well. And so one of the neatest things we can do is play in the firefighting game. So we have the opportunity to train as Type 2 wildland firefighters. The civilian resources have been taxed. We can come in and then augment those folks as firefighters. Additionally, we have some folks who are here assisting local law enforcement in traffic control points. And that's just mitigating those dangers that folks may face if they got onto the wrong road and into an area that still had either direct fire danger or some of the indirect dangers that firefighters fight, like snags and low visibility.
Thank you for your service, of course, and all the troops. And the chronology here is about 2.5 weeks ago, the traffic control point crews came in, right? About 40 or so?
Yeah. Yep.
And that was critical for us because these roads are really dangerous. And even though certain property owners in the Sycan estates are able to go in and back, even that road can have snags come over it. And there's not guard blocking that road. And we do want to remind folks, the forest closure is real, even though there might not be a guard. Those men and women are from all over and all walks of life.
Yep, absolutely. They are the true epitome of a citizen soldier. They all were lucky enough to have really supportive bosses who let them step away from their civilian careers to come in a state active duty status to be part of the fire team here at the Bootleg Fire.
Which is huge for us. Oftentimes we talk about span of control. When you all come in, it's like it looks a little intimidating sometimes to the public because they set up the Humvees and the shades.
Sure.
But we want to make sure folks know this is crucial support for the firefighters. There's a lot of water tenders, the low boys moving dozers. We had 70 dozers on this fire, and those traffic control points help those operators know they can move without having civilians pushing them off the road, creating more dust. Fire crews. They've been training for years now to get to this place, right?
Yeah, so the Oregon National Guard's been in the fire game for quite a while. I think we've had a call out every year since 2015 now, and oftentimes multiple. We have 3 125-person fire teams ready to go, starting usually about by July 1, and then we have the capacity to surge train some more folks. I know in 2020, I think we trained 5 125. When that fire season gets ahead of you, you've got to be able to answer the bell, and it's a fantastic opportunity as a guardsman. I like to call it playing the home game. Instead of having to go far away to help somebody, we get to help our own neighbors, our own friends, and for many of the folks who are even here on this fire, it's folks who are literally helping neighbors who are neighbors. They're helping folks who live next door to them. And
on behalf of the public, we're grateful. The Neighbors Helping Neighbors is part of this Green Pants Nation, the military, fire, EMS, and every supporter. So if you're out there with a son or daughter on the fire line, either in civilian clothes or National Guard clothes, it truly is Neighbors Helping Neighbors. We're all in this together. Just a reminder, we can't accept donations at our fire camps, but we are seeing great donations go into people who need it, people who are evacuated and lost their homes. Donate to your local fire department.
Falls, we have recruiters in really every major city here across the state of Oregon, and if you're interested in being part of the team, we'd love to have you. It's kind of ironic. Initially, when we started, the mission has been kind of an evolving mission to be involved in the fire game, and there were folks who were concerned, wow, if we ask too much of our guardsmen, we ask them to do all this additional stuff, we're going to lose and even old guys like me. Fighting fires is an awesome opportunity. It's a great job. and people really fall in love with it. So what we found is, because the National Guard can pay for the training that these young guardsmen get to be firefighters, then they become more employable with agencies like the Bureau of Land Management and Oregon Department of Forestry and private fire teams. So it's just another tool that the Guard can give to folks who are looking to of firefighters or guardsmen who are firefighters as their civilian job. So it really is kind of a win-win scenario for us.
And that matches what I saw out in the field, because I stopped into the Gerhardt checkpoint where they're blocking off the access to the wilderness. And sure enough, one of the guys is 40 years old. He's 2 years away from his retirement with the Air National Guard here, the Oregon Air National Guard. And he said he got his red card a long time ago, and he knows that people are going to be clamoring for him as soon as he's done.
Yep.
Now, he has his civilian career, then he has his National Guard retirement, and then he has this invaluable qualification, because everybody nationally is screaming for experienced firefighters
Absolutely.
to help manage those coming up the chain. And you can't rush that.
No.
They have to spend the time out there, and they are. They're augured in just like us,
Yep.
right? Now, they do have their own vehicles, so it looks like it's a militarized part of the fire a little bit. But again, we treat everybody just like they're part of the Greenspan's Nation.
Yeah, and so that's one of the other things I think that makes this really easy as a guardsman. The fire system operates under the incident command system, and the incident command system is really similar just in language and how we communicate with how we do things in the Guard. So it feels like just another assignment. We can talk the same language. The structures are very similar. I know it looks a little probably weird to see a big old Army LMTV rolling down the street. That's just the vehicle we have for the purpose, rather than I know fire teams use smaller stuff like vans sometimes. Just happens to be what we have, but we are able to kind of seamlessly fold into the incident command system and into the larger fire system and be what I think is a really productive part of the team.
Absolutely. I have memories of fires in Oregon, Washington over the last 5 years, where when those vehicles came through town at the end of shift, that people were lining the streets. Clay Allen's a good example in Washington a couple years ago. Yeah. Every time the National Guard came off the fire line, the town would be out there with flags, and every time they go to work.
Yeah.
So we're grateful. Thank you so much. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up here. And tomorrow will be our day 7 of breaking it down. I really, really am grateful that we had Martin on here, because the Guard, we can't do it without him, and we need each other more than ever. These mega fires are really, really taxing, and you guys make a huge difference.
Well, thanks, Gail. We love to be a part of the team, and it's an honor to be here and again help our state and nation anytime we can.
Right on. Thank you, sir.
Thanks much.